I'm Rebecca Gordon.
I'm Sylvia Gordon.
And on today's edition, we're going to talk about how many carriers do you represent and can you say it in 30 seconds?
Well, you have to say it in the first 60 seconds.
60 seconds.
So if you're going to do a hello, anytime a warm welcome, better cut that down.
Shall I just time you right now?
By law, you have to list every plan you represent, or say how many plans. So I could say I represent 32 plans, including 18 Part D plans in your county.
So as you guys know, a new rule for this year is if you're taking an inbound call, you have to say how many plans you represent
In the first 60 seconds.
that county.
And that you can go to CMS or SHIP, call 1-800-Medicare to see all the other plans that are available.
If you just work in one county, it's not a big deal. You're going to have that memorized, right?
Yeah,
So
you
like-
work in one county.
So why is this newsworthy?
Because nobody works in one county, right? We all have agents or clients that call us from all over the state or the tri-state area. And then you're like, So Connecture and Sunfire both have a solution where you can put in the client's
Zip.
and they should be able to cross-reference with all your contracts, and you can be able to tell them how many plans are available.
So how would that call go?
I don't have the exact disclaimer language, but I don't represent every plan in your area. I represent 32 plans, 18 of which are Part D plans. And if you want a list of all the plans available in your area, call 1-800-Medicare or your state SHIP office.
That's fun.
And I'm required to tell you this by law. You don't have to say that part, but I kind of put it in there. Otherwise, they're like, what are you doing?
Right. What is wrong?
Right.
Click.
Now, originally we thought it was carriers. So you could say, I represent 5 companies or I represent 20 companies. It's plans. So each carrier might have 3 plans.
But that's better to say the plans versus the carriers because you may not have one of the biggest ones for a reason, right?
Right.
So it leaves to the imagination what you do have.
I think eventually it's
I
gonna.
think I like that.
I think eventually it's gonna educate the American public that there are agents that only sell one company, that they're what the career agent model is,
They're only
and
blank.
that's all they can sell, and that
So
our
that-
model is vastly different.
Right.
That
We're gonna find the best one for you.
we have a very large portfolio of products that we can offer, even though we might not offer every plan in your area. A lot of agents do represent every plan in an area. That's one of the things that they pride themselves on.
Mhm.
They can talk to you about everything. But, like you go at the East Coast, there's tons of little ones. You don't even want to mess with all of them.
You know the ones that are gonna do the best job.
Yeah, you have the large national carriers. But this eventually is going to raise the level of the Medicare beneficiary that they know what's going
For
on.
education.
I think most of them kind of understand that star ratings are available. I still haven't met a consumer yet that felt like they understood what it meant, if it was
A
valuable.
star rating?
Yeah.
I would.
And we've had star ratings for years.
Right.
I don't really feel like consumers, like the majority of people are in like a 3.5 or a 4-star plan right now. I don't think they feel bad that they're not in a 5-star plan.
I
I don't think
agree.
they feel bad if they're in a 3.5
They
star
probably
plan.
have never
I
experienced.
don't think I don't really,
It's probably not a big deal.
yeah. But at least it's been around long enough. People are starting to learn. They're going to learn about your plan selection. They're going to learn. Bob only has 3 plans.
Right.
Or Mary, I have an appointment with her tomorrow.
She's got
Well, she
30.
only represents one company. She's a career agent and what that means. So it's really going to be harder and harder, which is why some of the companies have gotten rid of their career agents. Don't really want to talk about it, do we? Don't want to talk about it.
Don't want to talk about
But
that.
it's harder and harder to be a career agent, and it's harder and harder to be a small agent that says, I only want to juggle a couple companies.
Right. You're gonna lose. And
Once-
it's not
once-
good for the
once people-
consumer.
Once the consumer understands the value proposition, they're going to want somebody that offers them a larger portfolio of products in one area.
I agree.
So,
Could be a good
Connecture and Sunfire both have solutions. If you don't use these electronic solutions,
Platforms.
then you're going to have to be doing your math.
thing. Ooh.
If you sell telephonically. So, for a lot of our people that still sell across the kitchen table, it's not going to hit you yet.
Bum, bum, bum,
Ba-dum-bum-bum. More to come next week as we wait for more of these CMS rules to be finalized. Stay tuned.
Super fun.